Okay, so let's talk about strategy first. For strategy builders and drivers, I'm going to use this same model to explain what it is, how to do it, skills, deliverables, budget, etc. So you're going to see a slide like this for each strategy builders and drivers. Okay, so strategy, it's a plan to share the right message to the right audience at the right time. It's a classic definition of marketing, the right message to the right audience at the right time. What comes out of the strategy phase usually is just an action plan for builders and drivers. So, okay, we're going to do a TV commercial. We don't do many TV commercials at Magneti, so this is maybe a silly example. So, builders, we need uh, the commercial itself, a video file that we're going to send to TV commercials. We need a 30-second spot and a 15-second version. In that spot, there's going to be a URL to a landing page. So we need to build that landing page. Okay, what happens when people come to the landing page and fill out that form? Do we call them? Are there sales scripts involved? What are the builders that we're going to build? And then a plan for drivers. So once we've got all the builders, here's what's going to happen in what sequence. Here's how we're going to measure that. Here's what's going to happen. So the outcome of strategy is a plan. Some of the tools you can use: audience research, a strategy framework like PCCPO. I'll share that one with you. Can use online tools like SparkToro to help you understand your audience more. Strategy is usually built in things like PowerPoint or Google Docs or Google Sheets. This is a lot. Strategy deliverables tend to be, they're not public facing documents, right? You've probably never seen a strategy document for a Coca-Cola marketing campaign, right? That's not what we see as consumers. The types of skills that tend to thrive in the strategy phase: empathy with our audience, research, planning, creativity, vision. What do we want to build? How do we connect with our audience well? Critical thinking, what's going to work, what's not? And hopefully a model like PCCPO that I'll explain, hopefully that model helps you flush out strategy well. But these are different skills. These are kind of more strategic thinking skills that come to life in the strategy phase. Deliverables, usually we actually sometimes differentiate between a strategy and a plan. Strategy is the what are we going to do? But the plan is real tactical, right? Here's what's getting done when. I'm more of a strategy brain than a planning brain personally, but those are all things that come out of the strategy phase. In terms of budget, this is a wildly important step to us, but it tends to probably be the smallest chunk of your budget in a campaign would be a strategy phase. I still think you should have some time to do this work, but it's usually the smallest. Now, in terms of KPIs during this phase, I don't know what KPIs during the strategy phase would be. I mean, you could say how long it takes you to build the strategy or how good the strategy is, but I don't even know how you measure that per se. We have KPIs in our world. We're obsessed with KPIs, but they tend to be in builders and drivers. We don't actually measure KPIs in the strategy phase, besides timeline. I mean, that really is yeah, are we getting this thing done on time?